Please be seated. I would like to welcome all of you here today to celebrate the wedding of John Cummings and Annah Dominus. My name is Paulo Diaz. I'm a friend of the bride and groom, and it's their wish that I serve as a celebrant for their marriage. We've all come from far away to this beautiful place to attend this event, and John and Annah and their families are grateful for your presence. Annah and John would like to acknowledge those who are not here, and especially John Dominus, Anna's grandfather, who cannot be here because of illness. Our thoughts and prayers are with him. They would also like to remember John's father, Preston, who passed away and whose memory is cherished by his family. Finally, they would like to celebrate the birth of Kaya Dominus and welcome her into the family. Now, to begin the proceedings, I shall read a poem written by E. Cummings, no relation to it. I thank you, God, for this most amazing day, for the leaping greenly spirits of trees and the blue true dream of sky, and for everything which is natural, which is infinite, which is yes. I, who have died, am alive again today, and this is the sun's birthday. This is the birthday of life and of love and wings and of the gay, great happenings illimitably earth. How should tasting, touching, hearing, seeing, breathing, any, lifted from the know of all nothing, human merely being, doubt in that unimaginable you? Now the ears of my ears awake, and now the eyes of my eyes are open. This wedding, like all weddings, is not only between two individuals, but is also the wedding together of two families. Annah and John wanted to have a moment to recognize their parents. They are especially grateful for the strong example they have provided for marriage and for all they have given them to make them who they are. They have given them love and a wonderful sense of their place in the world. They would also like to recognize and thank their brothers and sisters. They have nourished warm, loving relationships with all their siblings and would not be the people they are today without their influence. Finally, they thank all of you here today for the love and guidance you have provided and seek your continued friendship today as we celebrate and into the future. Into this succession and tradition of their families, John Cummings and Annah Dominus now come to be joined. We are a community bound together by our love for these two people. It is our role as John and Anna's community to witness their consent and vows of marriage. It is also our role to help uphold and sustain Annah and John in their marriage. John and Annah, now we will hear some thoughts about your marriage from your community. First to speak is Sakani. Here's the couple.
Right here. It's an honor to speak at this wonderful event. going to read a journey by the poet Nikki Giovanni. It's a journey that I propose. I am not the guide nor technical assistant. I will be your fellow traveler. Though the rail has been ridden, winter's clouds cover autumn's exuberant quilt. We must create our own guideposts. I have heard from previous visitors that the road washes out sometimes. Passengers are compelled to continue groping and to turn back. I am not afraid. I'm not afraid of rough spots nor lonely times. I do not fear this endeavor. I am raw, in space, not to be discovered, but invented. I promise you nothing. I accept your promise of the same. We are simply riding a wave that may carry or crash. It is a journey, and I want to go.
Next we'll hear from Sarah, Anna's sister.
This poem is for my hope for my sister and her new husband and the contentedness that they'll have in the journey they're in. And it's also in honor of Anna becoming a meat eater. It's called Akabuko. I love the sound of the bone against the plate and the fortress-like look of it. Lying before me in a moat of risotto, the meat soft as the leg of an angel who has lived a purely airborne existence. And best of all, the secret marrow, the invaded privacy of the animal, prized out with a knife and swallowed down with cold, exhilarating wine. I am swaying now in the hour after dinner, a citizen tilted back on his chair, a creature with a full stomach, something you don't hear much about in poetry, this sanctuary of hunger and deprivation. You know, the driving rain, the boots by the door, small birds searching for berries in winter. But tonight, the lion of contentment has placed a warm, heavy paw on my chest, and I can only close my eyes and listen to the drums of woe throbbing in the distance, and the sound of my wife's laughter on the telephone in the next room. The woman who cooked this savory osobuco, who pointed to show the butcher the ones she wanted, she who talks to her faraway friend, while I linger here at the table with a hot, companionable cup of tea, feeling like one of the friendly natives, a reliable guide, maybe even the chief's favorite son. Somewhere, a man is crawling up a rocky hillside on bleeding knees and palms, an Irish penitent carrying the stone of the world in his stomach, and elsewhere people of all nations stare at one another across a long, empty table. But here, the candles give off their warm glow, the same light that Shakespeare and Isaac Walton wrote by, the light that lit and shadowed the faces of history. Only now it plays on the blue plates, the crumpled napkins, the cross knife and fork. In a while, one of us will go up to bed, and the other one will follow. Then we will sleep below the surface of the night, into miles of water, drifting down and down to the dark, soundless bottom, until the weights of dreams pulls us lower still, below the shale and layered rock, below the strata of hunger and pleasure, into the broken bones of the earth itself, into the marrow of the only place we know.
Thank you, Sarah. In my role as a celebrant and as Annah and John's friend, I'd now like to say a few words. There's been a lot of discussion in society lately about the meaning of marriage. Is it a sacred union that can only be blessed by God and the church? Is it a moribund institution that doesn't really mean anything in today's society? Is it a dry legal contract that could easily be forged in a wood-paneled lawyer's office? I can only tell you my personal experience and thoughts. Marriage matters because it's about two people and their relationship with one another. It is a realization between two people that that they create something better together than they do apart. It is a public declaration that they matter more to each other than anybody else in the world. It is a beautiful, magical thing, and that is why we celebrate it. Early this year, I asked John and Anna to each write a letter to me about why they were marrying. I will spare all of you the excessively sentimental and personal details, but suffice it to say it was almost insufferably cute. Who am I kidding? I'll share as much as I can. John started off comparing Anna to Liz Lemon from 30 Rock. I believe he used the word adorkable. He went on to reference Little House on the Prairie as her early fashion template and mock her life with pop culture knowledge. To be fair, he also did compare himself to the hot dog vendor Liz Lemon marries, and said he was looking forward to becoming a chubby hubby. However, the best things John stated in his letter were as follows. I quote, "Anna loves and takes care of the people in her life at a level one does not see too often. The happiest part of my day is when she comes home to me and walks in the door. And I am looking forward to spending the rest of my life with the most amazing, beautiful, and talented woman I have ever met." Anna, as you might guess, was a lot more serious in following exactly the instructions of the assignment. She loves his kindness, his unself-conscious generosity of spirit to everyone around him. She loves how John loves the best part of herself, her strength, her drive, without ever judging or being competitive. She leans on him as she moves forward. He has become as integral to her life as breathing. As she says in her letter, they have more than true love. They have the commitment that gets them to old age and bedpans. After reading these letters, I felt I knew a few things about Annah and John. They love each other and trust one another completely. They love and respect each other's families and friends. I expected these facts. I was more surprised by the extent that Annah and John really understood and accepted their differences. In their letters, they speak of each other completely and truly, flaws and all, and actively use that knowledge to help each other. Where one is weak, the other uses their strength not only to help, but to help the other learn their own strength. Where one is blind, the other uses their sight not only to see, but to help the other learn to see. Where one has doubts, the other uses their certainty not only to ease their spirits, but to teach the other to realize the gifts we have been given. Theirs is already a true marriage, tempered by difficulties as well as by happiness. They complete one another. Their love is not blind, their love is seeing and still accepting. Their love is not frozen perfection, their love is messy, growing, and wonderful. We are here merely to consecrate and celebrate their union. The hard work, the foundation of their partnership is already laid. To finish, I would like to read a portion of a poem by Walt Whitman as a guiding touchstone for their marriage. I do not offer the old smooth prizes, but offer rough new prizes. These are days that must happen to you. You shall not heap up what is called riches. You shall scatter with lavish hands all you earn or achieve. However sweet the laid-up stores, however convenient the dwelling, you shall not remain there. However sheltered the port, and however calm the waters, you shall not anchor there. However welcome the hospitality that welcomes you, you are permitted to receive it but a little while. Afoot and lighthearted, take to the open road, healthy, free, the world before you, the long brown path before you, leading wherever you choose. Anna, John, your family and friends have spoken their thoughts and feelings on your marriage. Are you prepared to take your vows? John, please repeat these words after me. Anna, I give you my hand.
Anna, I give you my hand.
I give you my love, more precious than money.
I give you my love more precious than money.
I give you myself over preaching or law.
I give you myself over preaching and law.
Will you give me yourself?
Will you give me yourself?
Will you come travel with me?
Will you come travel with me?
Shall we stick by each other as long as we shall live?
Shall we stick by each other as long as we shall live?
Anna, I take you to be my wife.
Anna, I take you to be my wife.
I shall be your most passionate admirer
I shall be your most passionate admirer.
and shall always show my love for you with my words,
I shall always show my love for you with my words,
my body, my heart, and my mind.
my body, and my
I promise to treasure you in good times and bad,
promise to treasure you in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health.
sickness and in health.
I will love and cherish you until we are parted by death.
I will love and cherish you until we are parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
The ring. John, please repeat after me. Anna, I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my vow,
as a symbol of my vow,
with all that I am
with all that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have.
I honor you.
I honor you.
Anna, please repeat these words after me. John, I give you my hand.
John, I give you my hand.
I give you my love, more precious than money.
I give you my love, more precious than money.
I give you myself over preaching or law.
I give you myself over preaching or law.
Will you give me yourself?
Will you give me yourself?
Will you come travel with me?
Will you come travel with me?
Shall we stick by each other long as we live?
Shall we stick by each other as long as we live?
We shall.
John, I take you to be my husband.
John, I take you to be my husband.
I shall be your most passionate admirer,
I shall be your most passionate admirer.
and I shall always show my love for you with my words,
I shall always show my love for you with my words,
my body, my heart, and my mind.
my body, my heart, and my mind.
I promise to treasure you in good times and bad,
I promise to treasure you in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love and cherish you
I will love and cherish you
until we are parted by death.
until we are parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
John, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow,
John, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow,
with all that I am
with all that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have.
I honor you.
I honor you.
Will all of you who witness these promises do all in your power to sustain John and Anna in their marriage?
Aye.
Yes.
I would now like to offer a blessing and prayer for this marriage. Please repeat after me. May God be with you and bless you.
May God be with you and bless you.
May you see your children's children.
May you see your children's children.
May you be poor in misfortunes and rich in blessings.
May you be poor in misfortunes and rich in blessings.
May you know nothing but happiness
May you know nothing but happiness
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
John and Anna have taken solemn vows of marriage. They have joined hands, given and received rings, symbolizing their acceptance of one another and their desire to marry and receive the blessings of all present. With the completions of the proceedings, by the power vested in me as the Deputy Commissioner, Civil Marriages in the State of California, in and for the State County of Sonoma, I am honored and proud to declare that they are now married.
I was like looking over at you too. I was like, oh, crush me, Paolo. Crush me. Paula has to officiate the guy every married.
It's pretty impressive. Please gather by the porch for cocktails and appetizers and congratulate the new couple.
Right.
Oh yeah, I better get my water.